Welcome back to another Seedle production. I'm Tim, your LMS specialist, and today we're taking a look at the new Gradebook. Some of the new features, you can see we start off on our gradable items. Everything is more streamlined, less vertical space. That means that they condense some of the icons, and these are the first three that we're going to start with. Here is your actual grade view. And then you can take a look at course competencies, program outcomes, and such. I'm going to go back to this view, and we're going to work here for most of the time. Another item that I'd like to show you across the top here is the to-do. So previously these were in some tabs that were over here, but now we've got the to-do. And you can see what needs grading and what needs posting. Another new feature is we've got some options for views. Right now I'm seeing the last name and the first name and then the student ID and then the overall grade. I don't have to see all that. I can go over to the gear, hop in here and deselect some of those things. Maybe I want to see the first name. Maybe I don't want to see that student ID. You will notice that download grades and upload gradebook has now been moved to this area. Let's head back. Now, of course, the first thing that we're going to hop in here to do is probably set up our overall grade. That has not changed at all. We go ahead and click on overall grade, and we can get into those calculation settings. So whether you're using points or weighted, you can set that up, make sure it's on BTC letter, and then make sure it adds up your total number of points or the percentage that you're looking for, and then you save that, and then it will begin calculating your grade. So we've got the overall grade set. Let's go ahead and look at some workflows for grading. For instance, project 1 here. I want to manually enter some grades. If I mouse over this, you'll see a purple pen. I can click in here and then I can manually enter those in. The moment I hit enter, it advances to the next one, and I can add that one as well, and then I can go down the line. This is for quick grading purposes. The moment I enter those numbers in, you'll notice that I've also got the posting thing here too. And over in the to-do, you can see now there's some things that need grading and needs posting, and I can interact with those. So I can post all three of them from here. I can hit the airplane icon here to send those off for posting. Okay. Another thing that I might want to do is I might want to delete a column. Sometimes we have extra columns in there of grade calculations and whatnot, and I want to get rid of it. If I click on the name, over on the right-hand side, I'll see all the details of what that column is, and I delete the item. I can delete that out of there. I'm taking a look at adding a column in. This is still the same functionality as before, but the plus sign is a little bit smaller, and it's right up top here. Wherever you want to add that new column, for instance, like a total grade calculation, let's add that in. And then I'm going to make sure it's on points, and I'm going to make sure that it's percentage so that the student can see a letter grade and the percentage. If I'd like to make changes, I can go back into it to view it, and then I can edit this and go back and forth between those. Make that visible, change this up, and say total percentage. Awesome. So let's save that and hop out of here. So I added a column, and now I want to interact with this discussion. First, a few things about the details. If I click on the title of it, I can see everything that's going on with this discussion. The due date, grade number of points, what category it's in. And then if I want to take a look at like the actual discussion itself, I can click on Why Digital Media here on the side, and it'll take me into all of the actual details that I set up. Also, I can access any of the settings here if I want to change something. Hopping back to the gradebook here, I take a look at the digital media. Now I want to grade this one. So I submitted a discussion. I can go ahead and click on the purple dot here. Once I'm in there, I can grade the submission by clicking Grade Submission. I can see what the post is. I can see what the person wrote, and then I can go ahead and, like usual, plug in my points. Back in the gradebook, I can see if this needs posting, we can go ahead and post that and send that off, or I can post that individual grade from here. That's a quick once over on the gradebook. These are some of the main features that are different. Thanks for joining us.